The quieter you become, the more you can hear. Ram Dass. Be here now. Blessings, kings and queens. Today is April 28, 2026, and our subject for this video is Gate 24, Blessings, the Return, the Gate of Rationalization. Listen, you guys don't want to go anywhere because I'm about to drop some gems, some knowledge, some wisdom, so stay tuned. This is human design through the cosmos, where divine design becomes embodied wisdom. Okay guys, I have 6 key points that I want to discuss with you in this video. Number 1, we want to deep dive into our transit Gate 24 of the Ajna Center. Number 2, our challenge for the week, while we collectively experience Gate 24's energy. Number 3, our journal questions. Write them down, meditate on them, take a walk with them, or even discuss them with your friends. Number 4, our affirmations to help empower us, deepen our faith, and trust in ourselves while we navigate this energy. Number 5 is our emotional freedom technique. This helps to break habitual programming that society has conditioned us to accept. Number 6 is our bonus, and you don't want to miss it, so stay tuned to the very end. I'm looking for my people. I'm looking for my tribe. I'm looking for those like-minded individuals who are on what I'm on. And since you have landed yourself in this video, that means you're on what I'm on. So go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, as well as that notification bell, so you won't miss any of our future human design exploration study videos. Before we deep dive, I want you guys to grab your blankets, grab your journals, grab a cup of tea or beverage of your choice, and grab your chart. If you don't have your body graph, that's okay, because right here I have listed a few websites where you can go to get it for free. So right here, if you're looking at your body graph and you're saying to yourself, I don't have Gate 24 defined in my chart, that is okay, because for the next 5 days or so, Gate 24's energy is available to all of us because we're transiting it. Otherwise, the way that you'd be able to get Gate 24's energy is by coming into another person's aura with this gate defined. Then you're probably asking me, how will I know who has Gate 24 defined? Well, you wouldn't. But the way to kind of figure that out is to go to a public place, like a mall, a gym, a coffee shop, or any place of that nature. Then possibly someone with Gate 24 defined in their chart would come into your aura. I do not have Gate 24 defined in my chart. Gate 24 can be found in the Ajna Center. It connects to the head center via Gate 61. Together, they create a channel called the Channel of Awareness. We will discuss the Channel of Awareness and Gate 61 in a later video. In the Gate 4 video, we have discussed the Ajna Center and its correspondences to the Ajna Chakra in the Hindu chakra system, as well as its correspondences to the sphere Hokmah and Binah in the Qabbalistic tree of life. I will leave a link to that video down in the description box. Gate 24 is the Gate of Blessings. Its archetypical name is the Silent Mystic. This gate falls under the sign of Taurus. It lives in the knowing circuit, and it is a projected gate type. Its human design definition is this: the natural and spontaneous process of transformation and renewal. With Gate 24, you recognize that all experiences have the potential for growth and expansion, and redefine your stories to reflect what you have learned and how you grew. You are grateful for all of your life experiences, to liberate yourself from stories that no longer serve you. This is purpose fulfilled through the mind. On the positive end of the pole, Gate 24 is the energy for wise rationalization and being in silence when needed. Gate 24 believes that silence really is golden and that pausing is sacred. It can bring through inspiration and transformation by mastering the subtle pause between giving and receiving. On the opposing end of the pole, Gate 24 is the energy for avoiding silence by buffering or filling it with unnecessary noise. It beats itself up or shames itself for needing to revisit ideas over and over again before they click, and struggling to find the balance between giving and receiving. The keys to raising the frequency of Gate 24 is to number 1, sit with the thought without solving it. Gate 24 becomes distorted when it believes that every thought must be resolved immediately. It loops because it thinks that clarity comes from force. Its frequency rises when you allow a thought to exist without chasing it, fixing it, or escaping it. Sit in the gap between thought and action. That pause is power. Number 2, stop rationalizing discomfort as wisdom. Gate 24 becomes distorted when it confuses endurance with intelligence and compromise with maturity. It talks itself into staying in what no longer aligns. Its frequency raises when you call things what they are. Truth ends the loop. Rationalization feeds it. Number 3, replace escape with observation. Gate 24 becomes distorted when silence feels unbearable, and distractions such as scrolling, substance abuse, busyness, and overthinking become the solution. Its frequency raises when you stay present with yourself, when you observe the urge to escape instead of acting on it. The addiction loses its authority. Number 4, name the pattern without identifying with it. Gate 24 becomes distorted when it believes that the repetitive voice is its self. It fuses with the loop and calls it identity. Its frequency raises when you say, "This pattern is returning," instead of, "This is me." Naming the loop separates you from it, and separation restores choice. Number 5, trust stillness more than mental clarity. Gate 24 becomes distorted when it believes that knowing is safer than not knowing. It spins stories to avoid surrender. Its frequency raises when you allow silence to become enough. Not every thought requires a solution. Sometimes the blessing is not resolving it, but to remember who is aware. There is a voice that doesn't use words. Listen. Rumi. What I've come to understand, Gate 24 is the return, the mental loop, the rationalization. In its shadow, silence makes the addict louder. For me, that addiction was marijuana. I called it paranoia. What I now see is that it was the voice of repetitive thought trying to convince me that it was me. This is that concept where we talk about the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other, or the snake in the garden. This is the mind returning to the same thought over and over again, trying to resolve what it cannot resolve through force. I once had a client tell me that he drank because he couldn't control his thoughts, that they just kept getting louder and louder. That is gate 24 in its shadow. The need to escape the loop instead of witnessing it. This gate is often called the gate of the addict, not because addiction is the point, but because rationalization is the mechanism. The mind convinces you that escaping your inner world is wisdom, but it's not wisdom. It's avoidance. It tries to turn you away from the mirror of your inner world. It tells you that busyness is productive. It tells you that scrolling is rest. It tells you that numbing is healing. It tells you that staying is easier than leaving. When I began meditating, truly sitting in silence, I got past the boredom, past the mental noise, past the discomfort, and discovered something deeper. Pure awareness. The thoughts were not me. The loop wasn't me. The voice wasn't me. What it was the pattern returning. Once I stepped into the observer, I could name it. And once I could name it, I could choose whether to believe it. That is the blessing of Gate 24. We are not taught to sit between the gap of a thought and choice. We are taught to react, to escape, distract, work, scroll, smoke, drink, overthink, and perform. But there is a gap, a sacred pause between thought and action. This gap is awareness. This gap is God. That's why I tattooed "It is what it is" on my hand. When I see something clearly as it is, not as my mind wants to spin it, I regain power. Acceptance is not passivity, it's clarity. Once I see what it is, I can choose what I will do. The loop still returns, temptation still whispers, the fruit still dangles. But I can't return to the unknowing, because once I've made space for myself in silence, I cannot unsee the power of awareness. The remembering is the blessing. We are challenged this week to allow what you truly deserve in your life. Do not rationalize an experience that allows for less than you deserve. To find the blessings and power from painful experiences and to use them as catalysts for transformation. Listen, I am not an expert by any means. I am an initiate, just like y'all. So while y'all are studying with me, I'm studying with y'all. So if any part of this human design study resonates with you, I want you to go ahead and let me know down in the comments. Let me know that you're here. Tell me about a time when you truly sat in the void and listened. Now it's your turn to think about Gate 24. Get those pens and journals ready to write down these journal questions. What repetitive thought loops keep returning to me? And what is it trying to protect me from feeling? Where am I mistaking rationalization for wisdom? What do I use to escape silence? What happens when I sit with a thought without reacting to it? What truth becomes visible when I stop distracting myself? Where in my life am I tolerating misalignment because it feels familiar? What boundary would end a reoccurring loop? If you've made it this far, I know by now you are feeling me. So if you haven't already, let me go ahead and get that comment. If you haven't already, go ahead and leave that emoji down in the comments. It really helps the channel. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave me one there. If I get a comment or a question in the first 3 days of the premiere of this video, I'll be sure to answer you right away. We only have a few more points to go until we get to the end, so hang in there with me. If you are following along in the transcript, affirm with me. I embrace the mystery of life, and I recognize that every experience carries a blessing. I grow beyond my limitations and create a life that reflects who I truly am. I have been working in the Shadow Workbook Journal, and I want to add a couple of action steps to the EFT. While reciting the EFT, take 2 or 3 fingers and tap the top of your head, eyebrow, side of the eye, under the nose, the chin, the collarbone, or under the arm. Our emotional freedom technique goes a little something like this. Even though it is scary to start something new, and I am afraid that I am not ready, I now choose to courageously embrace the new and trust that everything is in divine order. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Our Earth bonus is passing through Gate 44, Truth. What patterns of the past are holding me back from embodying my true worth? What old patterns do I need to release this week? Kings and queens, let's remember to treat our bodies well. If we take care of our bodies will take care of us. Let's rest well, eat well, drink 8 glasses of water every day. Let's exercise at least twice a week. Let's meditate and journal in the morning when we wake up. Let's visualize and journal at night before we go to bed. Listen, I really appreciate you for joining me on this exploration deep dive of human design and the Gate of Blessings. I realize that you could have been anywhere else in the world. I realize that you could have been doing anything else in the world, but you chose to spend your time here with me in this video, and believe me guys, that choice doesn't go unnoticed. I thank you. Remember to do your own thing. Remember to be your authentic selves. And for those of you who are already doing their own thing and being their authentic selves, thank you for being you.
Crown me God, crown me King. You can crown me Lord of anything. But one thing you better know about me. Watch me act a fool about me.